Hello? TG, what the hell? Thank you so much for the 5 gifted, Jesus Christ. Also, thank you so much for the 45 months. What is going on? Boy, Wally, thank you so much for the follow. What the hell, you guys? Thank you. Nomad McFly, thank you so much for the follow as well. Our Twitch baby is aged. And we still count the age in months. We are those kind of people. We are so cringe for that. No, oh, whoa, wow, I'm experiencing death. Did we get the audio now? Thank you guys so much. That's so kind. Oh yeah, now we're hearing the audio from it. Hello, Bat. Hi, Clap. Hello, Peachy. Cursed Bobby as well. Thank you so much. I missed it. Sorry. Thank you. I was making my coffee at that point, so I didn't see chat. Thank you so much. What the hell, you guys? Oh my god. Thank you. And hi, Dragon. Hope you're doing well. Hello, Devil. Hello, Alexer. How am I? So I might have accidentally napped far too long. That's why I'm a bit late. I napped until 15 minutes past 8. I'm so newly awake, but it's fine. I eeped. I eeped so hard. I got 3 hours of sleep last night. And then at like, what, 5 p.m? 5:30? I've been sleeping since then. But it's fine. You've been waiting since 1910? That is a specific time. Did something happen at 1910? Have you been bored since then? For the first time in like 2 weeks, I've slept more than 5 hours. Let's go. I'm happy for you, You've also been eeping, TD. I support that. You've been writing. What have you been writing about? I have not been on the SMP for a bit either because life got so busy. So I'm very excited to get back to it. You just wanted to wait. That's fair. Sometimes that's what we gotta do. That is understandable. How are you guys doing? Aside from having waited for me. I'm sorry about that. I tried. I speedran to get ready as soon as possible. I am apparently here with shaders on also, so let's be kind to the PC and less kind to our eyes. And figure out where the hell the sunken sea post is. Algie, hello! You got a J word. Oh, I'm happy for you. But like, oh, good luck with the J word. Algie, hi. I hope you feel less sad soon, Beth. I'm sorry to hear you're having a rough time. No slurs in chat. We cannot be speaking of the J word. It's offensive in these circles. I am gonna stay in university for as long as physically possible, just so I can avoid the J word. I do not want it. Yeah, thank you for censoring it. That is appreciated. Guys. Oh, I have sold out my ink. Oh dear. Yeah. Oh my god, it's the TD's deliveries. Let's go. We are no longer starving. Do I have? I do. Thank you, TD. Just like the J-A word. Now we're playing too much Wordle. I need to look at your shop. Well, I have seen it. I haven't seen it open, I think, but I've seen the decorations already. Yeah. It's over here, right? It's so cute. The ADHD warehouse by M. We don't know what's in stock. Yep. Nice. Selling feathers. Lunch boxes. Of the different diets, I assume. That's very cool. Oh yeah. Oh my god. That's crazy. Ah. Language. Not the job applications. Guys, please, this is a safe space. Hello, Graston. How you doing? I believe last time I played, I was in the mines because my backpack is full of stuff. Thank you so much for the follow, Graston. And quite fittingly, what I want to do today is I want to no longer have this extremely pathetic forge. I want to make a proper forge smith structure. Because what is a pirate without a forge, I guess? This pirate needs one at least. So I am thinking... We have this... Let's go in the water. We have this cute crystal place. It could be pretty nice to make a little forge somewhere nearby. Maybe here? New pirate meta just dropped. Listen, a pirate needs a good weapon. How do we get good weapons? Well, with a forge. I told y'all the JA word was bad, but y'all didn't understand. We didn't want to think about it. Yes, I am. I am a sunken sailor nomad. It is, this origin was made specifically because I was like, okay, I want to be a pirate who went down with their ship. But it seemed like something that other people could possibly enjoy. With flippers, you swim crazy fast. I can imagine. I've been using the aqua dashes because that's like the only boost I have, really. Oh yeah, I also expanded the storage a bit. That I did off stream. I remember that much. Thank you for lurking, Dragon. Got me so confused. I was like, who the hell is Inspiration? All right, we have a Spanish speaker. That's very cool. Maya! Hello! How are you doing? Where can we put all of these ores? I guess we can just hold on to them for now. I'm thinking deep slate, perhaps, for foundation, and then actually making some sort of house moment. Some sort of building. But it needs to be on a foundation. And I might want it to be... What can we do with deep slate? I kind of like the look of the deep slate bricks. You messed up an internet cable? Oh no! You're not meant to do that. We have polished deep slate, which also needs cobble deep slate. I have the wrong kind of deep slate. We have to fix that. Mexican, Puerto Rican, Native American, white and black. You got all this stuff. You speak Spanish, you said. That's cool. Let's uncobble some deep slate, I guess. Would it be smarter to just get a second hammer? It probably would be smarter to just get a second hammer, wouldn't it? Fluent Spanish. That is cool. Surely Maya still has some stock, right? I don't think I have a knife. But that's alright. I'll get to enjoy the cakes at some point. No, there's no knife. 32. Amazing. First language is Spanish? That's cool. I'm learning how to make Ethernet cables because I want to get something technical that I am too stupid to understand. I wish you luck. Should we just like go down really deep to get the deep slate instead? Oh my god, it's so slow when it's not enchanted. Knife? Oh. Still struggling to understand English sometimes? I get it. I think online it's really nice because many people... Thank you! Many people don't have English as their first language, and I feel like generally people are quite kind about it. Which is lovely. All right. Yeah, let's get this one to like at least efficiency. Do I have books for it? Fortune, Impaling, Infinity. Sharpness. Holding. No. But we can fix it pretty quickly, I think. I appreciate the knife. Hello, Peachy. Oh, by the way, guys, do you like my wall? If you break them, you can't pick them up. Alright, I will be careful. And I got a cat. First mate Regipede. I think that's literally all I did off stream. Did you? Thank you. I'm so bad at staying active on them. I appreciate it anyways. I don't want the pearls. That is good. Gabe, I murdered you for those heads. You did not die willingly. Have you heard of the band Yellow? I don't think I know of Yellow. Do they have any, like, famous songs that I might recognize? I'm not gonna comment further on the head situation, because it will only sound problematic. But it involved my gun. Several times. We're just gonna quickly... How did I do this? Enderman. They make sounds. I thought I muffled them all. Whatever. They're not that loud. If you look closely, there will be holes. All of the heads have little bullet bits in them. Oh, listen, it's fine. What is a bit of murder amongst friends? We spent, I think, like a good hour just like hunting each other down. Crevera was there too. It was great. I love the guns. They weren't really famous, but they're a band from the 80s that made 90s EDM. So they were ahead of their time, you'd say. I use he, they pronouns. Thank you for asking. I appreciate it. Blah. 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 I do love the guns. Which, by the way, we found a texture pack for making the guns all like 3D. They look all fancy now. What happens if I shoot an Enderman, you think? I don't know if anything happened. Made a sound though. That was cool. I need to grab some of this. Unbreaking only? Come on. It was a blunderbuss. The guns, I think they're quite strong. I'm pretty sure I could enchant the one I have further. Because right now it's just unbreaking and flame. Owie. But I would say they're pretty strong. I do a bit of extra damage as well. Where is it? Yes. Specifically with the blunderbuss, the sunken sailors do more. They're pretty OP, but we also have pretty OP what is it called? Armor. Yes. That's the word. Do I have books? I do. We're gonna move this to a book. So we get the... It's not gonna be efficiency 5, but that's fine. I can fix that at some other point if I want. And to put that on our hammer, it would be pretty cheap. And there we go. Blah. You saw a combination using the Tinker's bows. Ooh, I haven't done anything with Tinkers, so I don't know. That's probably really strong. But that is like work. I should probably make something for Tinkers in the forge, shouldn't I? I just wanted to make my little setup with the smelters, but I should probably get the Tinker stuff going as well. We'll figure something out. Unshrimp? Ah! I don't think I'm shrimped. Okay, now I'm not shrimped. Now the back of the chair is like straight up. 32 attack damage with a Tinker axe? Oh, I need to do the Tinker stuff. How much space does that require? Live. How big do I need to make my little forge blacksmith place? Oh, pretty. A big space really depends on how big you want the tank to be. Beth did a 3x3, which is overkill. Now I'm wondering if Live is really doing the overkill stuff, or if we have different ideas of what a really big space is. Okay, 3x3, 5x5. Okay, so it's not that bad. When you said a really big space or like a big space, I was like, okay, so I'm gonna need like 30x30. But it's not that bad. Are there a lot of other things I need surrounding it? Cost me like 15 unobtainium, you say? Okay. Well, I'd better go mining. Wait, what are you? You are Silk Touch. I don't want that. I want this. We're just gonna quickly grab some stuff. And realistically, how much will I need? Surely not that much. Scorched bricks are better than seared, at least in normal tinkers. Okay. Getting scorched bricks was annoying. Guys, I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know anything about tinkers. But, okay. I need to get annoying bricks. That should be doable. Is there anything fun in here? No. Do I have anything I don't really need? Yum. And then we're gonna set our respawn point. There we go. All right. This is my current setup for the smelter, by the way. I have lava going into a cauldron, going into a flopper. I'm gonna do a larger scale lava farm for the actual forge. It's a very confusing process. Oh, you guys know that's gonna take me like 10 streams then. I am not very clever. All right. I like this spot. This is nice. I'm thinking... Can we get rid of this massive chunk of stone? I think we could. Hello, Louis. You got my head on. Hello, game scientist. How you doing? Oh my god. Looking mighty handsome, Louis Blue. Steered is all I use. If it still exists, you could steal what's left of what I had in Barrowport. I might take a look. Thank you. First, we need a house. And you guys know what I'm like when it comes to building a house. We're gonna be here for a while. But that is all part of the fun. Let's chop down this massive bit of stone, because this is where I want the house to be. You haven't made a home? Well, Bobby. I have my little cave over there. Now I'm gonna make a forge. Also, I've made a whole shopping district. I have my priorities, right? My priorities are money. This is gonna be inconvenient, isn't it? I should get... This is silk touch also. Let's put that there. Alright, Beth. I might take a look once I get to it. Hello, Duck. How you doing? Listen, Bobby. The reason I haven't made a proper home yet is because I am so terribly slow when it comes to that. Somehow, like, all of the stuff I've made now, if those were in houses, or like, if those were houses instead, I would have had like a singular house. It's bad. How am I? I am a bit sleepy. I've just had a nap like 15 minutes before starting stream. But I'm good. How are you? Let's get up here. This is a bit questionable, but it's fine. Sleepy streamer sounds accurate. Yeah, you know me. When am I not sleepy? But that's fine. I've had quite a busy, like, last week. I don't think I streamed at all last week. I'm sorry about that. Life got a bit busy suddenly. I'm just happy to be on now, even if it's a bit of a sleepy one. And now we're gonna make our little smith. Whoa. Okay. Maybe I should have brought torches. I did bring torches. Look at me planning ahead. Totally. It's very good to see you though, Duck. Bah. Did I get any of the stone? Kinda. Might be enough just for some tiny bits. Oh, that's the wrong tool. Some tiny bits of terraforming up here. You're seeing your crush again in like 3 days? Good luck. I hope you have fun. That could be better. Yeah, you're stressed. It is your senior year of high school. That is a stressful time. Mm, I get it. I wish you the best luck. I hope things will get easier for you soon. The first ever PT Post newspapers for sale. Oh my god, I need to look at that. And I will. You're currently taking out your nervousness on your guitar. What has the guitar done to deserve this? But hey, I get it. I hope you enjoy your time with your crush. But I get being nervous. Well, in that case, it's only fair. It has stabbed you and cut you several times. Well, okay, then it's just payback. The peachy post is for sale. The entire place. Plop. And surely I have my shovel. I do. Would you look at that? Game scientist knows how to play only on the nerves. Oh yes. I mean, it's good to have something to get those feelings out. I can tell you guys a very embarrassing story. When I was like actively like getting together with my partner, I ate 2 bits of post-it notes. Fully just ate them out of the nerves. Because I was so nervous. And I had post-it notes on my desk as always. So I ate them. Would not recommend it. Aren't all Minu lore stories just embarrassing stories? Guys! I should get some more light. Hold on. Where is my light switch? Magic. Don't look for post-it notes! No, don't do it! Do not make my mistakes. I can tell you. It did not taste very good. I do not recommend it. And it only kept me like somewhat sane. I would not say it's worth it in that way. Guitar is better. You like the taste of envelope glue? I've heard a lot of people like it. I'm not sure how healthy it is, but then again, you're meant to like lick it, right? So it can't be toxic. This is not me encouraging you to lick glue and stuff, but like, it can't be toxic. What food? There was not food. I ate post-it notes. Post-it note is not food. What is proto-martyr? Everything is toxic. A little bit, probably. Technically, you can eat anything once. Don't do anything to glue. Leave the glue alone. Stop it with the glue. You got after games and post-it notes. Ah, yes, sorry, I didn't speak clearly enough. Yeah, I just shoved 2 post-it notes in my mouth. But it worked out. Technically, you can also jump out of a plane once. You can do anything once. The question is, will you be around to attempt it twice? It's a band that only the most musically attuned and tasteful people know. Of course. Of course. Unfortunately, that is not me. That is fair. That is fair, Duck. Post-it notes is actually a Swedish delicacy. We eat it for every holiday. Where did I put my torches? Let's get some torches in again. It's a post-punk band. That sounds awesome. To stop Warhammer to get over my glue addiction because of the like figurines and stuff. You bite yourself when you get nervous. There is the urge to like bite things, right? Plastic glue goes brrr after an hour. Yeah, I can imagine, like, it gets quite intense with the glue. No, but I get the urge to, like, bite and chew when nervous. It's, like, calming. I've never gotten into anything like Warhammer and stuff, but I have, like, painted minis for D&D with what I believe is the paint you would use for Warhammer. No glue, though, I think. I don't think I've dealt with glue. Probably for the best. I got enough quirks. I don't need sniffing glue to be another one. Now, let's see what we can do about this bit of water here. When I'm really nervous, I either just turn off like a machine or I'm for some reason looking for anything to clean. I mean, that's like getting things under control in a way, right? Making things cleaner. Oh, the classic. The classic covering your hand in glue. I don't know if you guys had, like woodworking class in school, or if you currently have it. It is a thing here, at least, where you just, like, you sit in a workshop and you make things out of wood. Which, of course, involves the wood glue. And I swear, most people just spend the entire class with their hands covered in glue. It is so weirdly satisfying. I don't know what it is. I'm saying this, and I think the second part is just a typical autism thing that they always show in movies when it comes to someone being autistic. The, like, arranging things. Yeah. I can tell you, the movies are not always accurate. At least not for me. I don't arrange shit. My place is a mess. But that is fine. I arranged my Minecraft storage. Oh my god, Tiny Katie. I'm a fan of you. You built a guitar in your woodworking classes? That's awesome. We had to make butter knives for our first thing. And then I think I made a box. Making an electric guitar in a woodworking class would be incredible. You did? That's cool. I did it, but I really don't want to. Katie, do it! Do it! You need to. I'm sending you strength. Surely. With some bit of extra strength from me, you can do it. Seven string, it doesn't work though. Oh man. Is it possible to like make it work? Or is it built in ways that prevent it? We had like a tech related class where we got to make speakers out of, I don't remember if it was wood or cardboard, but it was pretty cool. Oh, captioning. Oh. Surely you can just cut that part out of the video entirely, right? It can't have been that entertaining. I'm sure it will be completely fine if it's just not there. It's a short, so that's the whole video. Okay, cut the screaming and like maybe just like have the first part of the short, unless they're screaming, and then you just put the text lots of loud screaming. And then you can have if there is an ending, otherwise you just roll the outro of like follow me here. You gave me a gift? Where? What? Hello. What was I given? I'm very lost. Is a book? Is book? I may be blind. I see no book. Ooh. This is a bit awkward. Ah! Oh my god, it's a C message. Katie! You're meant to be editing. Why are you eating my books? What does it say? Right. Thank you. uh, yeah, the auto captioning is not gonna work. Absolutely not. You'd be a great poet during the romantic era. Yeah? You feeling the poetry and the romance? She got you as well. Brutal. Well, I thought it might be something nice. I thought it's just Maya. Maya is nice. Maya would not do anything to upset me. But Maya is cruel. Oh my god, the peachy pose. Let's see. I feel like I need to take the newspaper home, you know? We need to get into the zone. I was about to do Maya Skin after edit, but maybe I won't now. Yeah! Fuck Maya Skin! Okay, well, we cuddle up with first mate Redbeard. The Peachy Post, November. About the author. Hello, Phantom Miles. My name is Peachy, and I'll be your source of news and gossip. I love gossip. To start things off, here's a little about me. A few of you have already worked it out. I am a ghost. Yeah, I perished. But how, you ask? I used to live in a kingdom known as Lunoria. I investigated odd things around that kingdom, and I paid the price. I was caught in a large explosion. I honestly don't remember much. I'm not too sure how I ended up here. I guess I just drifted in the sea for a while. My ghost now inhabits the news station, the Peachy Post. I'm yet to find my body, but I'm sure I will one day. If anyone finds it, let me know. Please, I'm desperate. Your local gossip ghost, Peachy. Amazing. See, never in my days on the sea have I heard of a place called Lunoria. So whoever this ghost is, they must have traveled really far. And from what I know of the seas, I don't think there's a high chance of the body returning to him. The peachy body is just roasted fruit in some forest. No, not an actual peach. Imagine. I never thought I'm gonna hear fucking Maya in the same sentence. Well, maybe if Maya didn't hit me with that book. What's a Lunoria? I don't know what a Lunoria is. I've never heard of it. I've spent my entire life traveling the seas, and I've never heard of such a place. But I hope the ghost can find their body. Alright. I'm wondering if we want it connected to like the wall somehow. Really far. It was like a 3-month journey or something like that. You don't remember anything about it, but it was like 3 months. Maybe you got swept up by a current or something, you know? Scared, I assume that's an emote that I'm missing. My bad. Let's just start. Actually, we should, no. If we want it to be textured, maybe we do it later? Maybe I should start with the polished. And then we can make some of this. But we start polished. And then we can have the other ones as like an outer thingy. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know what I'm doing. Peachy got the Madagascar treatment. Elaborate for the fool. That is me. So we're gonna want it a bit above the water and then probably some like walkway down. Because we don't want some waves to get water up at the forge. That would not be good. Polished? Oh my god. Did you know M can fall for your path? Yes. Yes. Indeed they can. It is not my fault they are like the size of an actual ant. Thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate it. Yes, I made it specifically so that M would fall. You got me. Listen, they can fly. You also fit through. Ah, my bad, you got caught in the crossfire. Peachy also. Well, guys, simply get good, don't fall. What can I say? I can walk just fine without falling. So it must be a you issue. Mm, I'm like remembering my season 2 forge, or I'm trying to at least. I think I need to make this a bit bigger. So I'm wondering if we should clean up this pillar as well. Because it is absolutely massive. And kind of annoying looking. You're getting really good at not falling. So basically what I should do, now that you're like practiced walking that path, is I should just change out where the campfires go so that you fall through. Clep, do you even fall through a whole like 1 block a gap? Can you fall through those? Because you are massive. Guys, my name is Tiny and I don't fall, so if you're falling, then you should look into that, for real. That's how we get our like building regulations. As long as Katie doesn't fall, it's fine. It's like tiny people safe. Whoops. This is not good. Why is it included in the thing? The big hammer thing. How to not look on idiots. If you see an idiot, do not look at them. Avert your gaze. Oh, you're looking like an idiot. I'm sure you're not. I think you're just very harsh on yourself. And you might be asking the wrong people. That is very possible. No! Give me the pretty shiny. Yes, I have it. Be kind to yourself. Or else. Hello, Irapira, how are you? Is this about the crush? Stream is going pretty good, I think. Except Maya was very mean to me. But you know, aside from that, stream's been great. You've been at the stable. I hope you had fun. Well, the C word? I am of the opinion that if the crush is someone that you like want to be with, then you should be able to act a bit, well, silly, I suppose. As a silly person, as an enjoyer of being a bit silly. Don't you want the people that you surround yourself with to, like, not suppress that part of you? No, Katie should be the C word, yes. Some people find the silliness to be quite charming. To coward? Cocoa word? Many words. Yeah, it is just crush. Oh, worry not. But of course, we must censor such words here. You don't deal with crushes anymore? That's fair. I think it's quite important to, like, know if the time is right for you, if you are interested in such things. For everyone involved. So I think that is quite mature of you. Sometimes the time is just not right. That's not to say everyone needs to, like, do the whole relationship thing. But, you know. You will experience ego death. Yeah, maybe. That doesn't have to be a bad thing. I think overall we need to embrace the cringe. We need to get sillier. You're gonna be okay. A romantic sweating. Yeah, like you can be a romantic or like just not currently wanting a relationship. Whatever, like follow what makes you feel the best. I'm cringe. Well, we like cringe. We are all cringe. We are gathered here either streaming Minecraft or watching a Minecraft stream. And it's fine. We're having a good time. If he doesn't like the cringe, then perhaps... Yes, it is. I love how we got you out of that, like, the stress spiral by like, is that Jack Stauber? Listen, whatever happens with this crush, if it's someone that you want to be with, then it's it should be someone that makes you feel good about yourself. I understand being nervous and wanting to make like a good impression. That's completely valid. But hey, whoever you like might end up with, it should be someone where you feel comfortable being yourself. Watching a Minecraft stream and playing Minecraft. See, that's cringe. That's cringe, and that's okay. Because we're all cringe. And we're just having a good time. Damn! That is crazy. That is crazy. That is what the mod badge is for. It's not for moderating. It's for just free full permission to bully. Yeah, that's just Duck's job. There's nothing I can do about it. Let's expand. Because I'm thinking. Season 2, I really like the forge I did. You got VIP, that's like the same thing. You left the server because you had a crush on someone. Oh, Beth. You sure you don't want to, like, try? You get special perks, of course. Katie, don't worry. You get to bully whenever you wish. You tried. That's fair. Sometimes you need distance, I get it. But yeah. Season 2 had a great fort, which was like, I had a little outdoors area, and then I had a little house that went into a basement. We'll do a similar thing. Yes. The special wife treatment. I feel like it should be a role on the Discord. But Katie, we haven't gotten married yet. Not since you killed me. Bando? Hello? Thank you so much for the raid, Bando. Welcome in. How are y'all doing?
No. Oh, whoa.
Yippee!
Wow,
Oh my god.
experiencing death?
Yippee sub raid.
Thank you so much for the 29 months, Bando. How was your stream? Ah! How did this happen? We blame Bando and his great raid. The season 2 forge design was amazing with the ores in the floor. Yes, we're gonna have ores in the floor. It will be great. So amazing. The Last of Us. Ooh. That's cool. Game scientist, I assume you're talking about the crush, but for a good second I thought you just wanted to call Bando cringe, and I was very supportive of it. Massive Katie racks? That is crazy. Much love, Bando! You're great! Thank you so much for trusting me with your community. I am... You should know me. I am but a guy. You have known me for how many years? And you still think you are safe from the bullying in my presence? Honestly, that's on you. He took a quick peek at the C-Word's phone and he was listening to Hamilton. Okay, that's taste. I support that. That is taste. You should strike up a conversation with your cringe crush with taste. Occasionally you have been nice, and every day I wish for those moments. I said nice things to you. I thanked you for the raid. I'm sorry, Bando. You're great. I hope you're doing well. I'm thinking of doing some sort of pattern texture in this later. And then we'll do like... So we'll have an outer layer with some fence and stuff. Yeah, you don't need to worry about the cringe if you're on the same level. Listen, it's better to be cringe together. Game scientist. Then you can bond over the cringe. Yeah, you can't out cringe them. It's gonna be alright. They're gonna see you and be like, oh my god, this person is just as cringe as I am. We're meant to be. Yeah, you gotta match the freak. That's how you'll know that you're a good match. Bando, do you have any crush advice to bless us with? A wise one. Match both, yes. Both the cringe and the freak should be matched. Oh damn. Yeah, I put you on the spot. So much pressure. Be a loving little guy. There we go. That's good advice. To crush, you do need a lot of pressure, to be fair. Nobody's right. We had a film day in school and I was in charge of the history section, so duh, I played Hamilton first. And the look on my straight classmate's face that not only was about Lewis Hamilton, but not about Lewis Hamilton, but it was a musical, hilarious. We love exposing straight people to musicals. I think it's great. Holy physics reference. Crazy. Well, was the crush there? Did the crush see you pick Hamilton? Does the crush know that you have Hamilton in common? A lowly humanities student. That's good though. I study game design. I am not cool and smart. Didn't even know about the crush back then. I see, I see. Yet to be fair, whatever we study, we gain different skills, right? Humanities is not like worse than engineering or whatever. It's just different. And that's alright. You do journalism for free. Your job is to basically yap about current events. That sounds fun. Yeah, Bando is a soldier. You haven't tried to recruit me in a while, Bando. Have you given up? When I was in, like, upper high school, I guess, before university, my friends, most of them, they studied some sort of engineering. And I studied, like, animation. And gathering with them was painful. I loved them. They're great. But they would discuss math. We would go out for coffee and they'd be like, yes, this math, this equation, Painful. You gotta recognize a lost case when you see one, and you call me mean? Christ. You have to yap about politics. Well, I find that quite interesting. But what if you make the headline about politics? And then you write like a sentence about the politics, and then you can go into like, speaking of politics, Hamilton, am I right? And then you can have the little like, that's how you get your crush. If one studies more than 3 math courses, one may only think about math. Yeah, that's fair. Like, their brains were full of math, but I had 2 math courses. The second one I had chosen myself. I only needed to have the most simple, easiest math course that Sweden had to offer. And then I gather with the damn engineers. And we're like, yes. So this equation, this graph, numbers. The editorial staff would actually crucify me. But isn't it worth it for love? Can you imagine me, get to vote on Swedish elections next year? That's insane. You've gotten old. You've aged. As someone that studies 6 math courses, my life is math. Makes sense. Yes. Jesus. We need a wood type. I kinda want the walnut wood. It looks nice. Shall we gather the walnut wood? I don't think I have much. I have 4. Great. Bap. Yum. Let's grab some bones. And do I have the saplings? I do. Hello, Valerie. How you doing? Valerie D pissed me because they had to read 9-page essay about British politics. You're just passionate. I don't have the captions, however, pausing because I'm having to censor too much and I can't tell what this guy's saying. It sounds like, I'm a puppy, I love the gays. Hey, let him speak his truth. Are you against furries and gay people, Katie? Missing letters with an equal sign between them? Yes, numbers. Okay, peak math is when there's letters. I wrote the essay in about a week. Bro, you are Hamilton. You locked in. Alright. Do I have a way up or has that been ruined forever? It has been ruined. That is, like, so great. I know they say I love gays because it was during Pride Month, but I'm a puppy? Okay, but furry rights? How do you write like you're running out of time? It's literally me, for real, for real. Hamilton walked so that you could run. That's all I'm gonna say. Where is my axe? There it is. When you start adding motherfucking letters, I just give up. When did math stop being plus and minus? But it's fun. It's like solving a puzzle. But then they get too complicated with the letters and then it's no longer good. Imagine not being able to walk through trees anymore. Okay, but I can be in water. I'm like so cool. Did you know that math uses more Greek symbols than actual Greek texts? That is upsetting. I don't like it when they involve the Greek numbers or letters. Not numbers, letters. I don't like when they involve those. When it's X and Y, that's good. That's the good stuff. Number and letters fine, but when there's only letters, then they need to wrap it up. We can't just be having only letters. It's math. There needs to be at least one number. Okay, so I can. I don't melt. I'm not a wicked witch. I may be green and evil in the eyes or something, but listen. Breathing contest under the water. I guarantee you I will win, and I am so much better, and it is actually worth it not being able to go in the trees because I can be like sitting in the water for a really long time. You can't. So technically my power is like way better than yours. Ah! I'm about to drown, by the way. Can I go into please. Not with the world, with the container in hand. Don't interact with the world. Yeah, okay, this works. I think. Give me water. Okay, good enough. Use a snorkel, you can permanently stay out of water. I know, but I like having the origin downsides. The snorkel only gives 15 seconds if you're not an aquatic origin, right? 9-page interview with 5-page interview. 9-page essay. That is crazy. Jesus Christ. 9-page essay from a 5-page interview. You were putting in all the details. Oh, nice, a streak. Love to see it, Valerie. You're an axolotl and you can stay out permanently. Yeah, with the snorkel you can, right? But I like having my downsides. That makes it fun. I don't blame anyone for using the, like, artifacts and stuff. But I need to keep things interesting for myself. Maya? What have I done wrong? I'm scared. What have I done? Ah! I'm so sorry. I don't read the Minecraft chat. Not when I stream. I'm too distracted by the Twitch chat. You have present? Okay. I will come over. My bad. Ah. I am running. You should read the book again. I threw it away. What, Beth, what? Main YouTube channel and it has like 2 videos. Where is Maya? Ah. Hello. Oh my god, it's so loud. That's so fancy. You got invited to a party in the House of Representatives? That sounds cool. Aha! Mm. Silk Touch and Fortune. My god. Is this your apology? Thank you. This one goes away. Then we could technically get some leaves if we want. Thank you. I think it might have despawned. Oh dear. Oh dear. Come here. That's not gonna work. These damn otters. Your little raft's been getting sails? Let's go. Oh, I want to go look at it. I don't think I have properly checked it out. We got claps there. This is the party. Is this yours? Yes. Oh, that's nice. Got some smithing templates. It's good. The water resistance. Item, 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 item. Have a nice overthinking shower. And sleep well. Good luck with the crush. That's very cool, Valerie. The name's on the other side. I think someone has clicked it with an item. We are manifesting. And for some reason, I think they're meant to display what item it is, but it doesn't work, so it just says item repeatedly. Unfortunately. Ow! Excuse me. Should we see how well the gun works? Creeper! I think it works. Very nice. Blam! Good night, game scientist. I am manifesting so hard for you. I've seen it work in other servers. It might be different versions of the mod or something. Or like different mods affecting it. Are they? They're nature spirits. No, they are also Minecraft. I don't know if all of them are broken. But there might be some mod we have about displaying items that doesn't work properly, unfortunately. Nyom. It's giving me these even though I'm using Silk Touch. That feels weird. Paper signs don't have textures, I know. Can't do anything about it though. The features from supplementaries. Might be the supplementaries, so although we have the most recent version, I believe. Like for 1.20.1, that is. I need to have a sip of water or I'm gonna perish. Slurp. This is fortune. I need this. Let's void these. Because I have so many of them. Wow, I'm experiencing death. No,
I've
no!
been crocheting Whooper tapestry and I am going crazy, way too dank.
I saw you made a TikTok about crocheting tapestry. It looks awesome. I hope you're having a good time with it. I nearly died to the warden yesterday because there was a random hole that goes straight down to basically the warden area and my pet kept triggering. Mr. Pups did not survive. No! Mr. Pup! I'm sorry for your loss. People need to cover up their warden holes. It's fun, but don't use more than 2 colors if you value the fun aspect. I am so bad with color change in crochet. I've done it like twice, maybe, at best. It does not work for my brain. I admire the people who make it work. Ah, the backpack is full. Does this work? Away you go. Why am I losing this battle so badly? Away. 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 Right, I need to not have the magnet right now. This is going fine. Everything's fine. I'm having a great time, actually. And then we void this. And then we don't go near that thing. There we go. They will get so tangled up when they have different thickness. Oh, yeah. So you can work with different thicknesses and stuff? That's funky. Truly Saturday, it literally was like straight down hole. I was walking, going to explore, fell in. Oh, I'm glad you had a feather falling. I'm sorry you fell into the warden hole though. That is a death trap. I hope you feel better soon, no. I'm glad you're feeling decent today though. No, covered in the wool. But it shouldn't make too big of a difference in thickness, especially when it comes to making pictures. Yeah, it's like pixel art, right? You kind of need them to be similar enough. I've edited enough that I'll be fine for now, but future Katie is gonna be very annoyed by me. That is the fine balance that we need to keep. The future Katie will have to deal with it. Hello, Wolf. How you doing? You're gonna cover it up. Thank you for your service, Valerie. Gotta make sure no one else falls in. The crochet pixel art. It looks really cool. I have no knowledge about the tapestry type of crochet. I always just make plushies. crochet like tapestry looks awesome though. Oh yeah, you can find reference pictures for pixel art. That's cool. So technically you could replicate like any pixel art you see. It's just gonna be painful if it's very colorful. I am still doing game design, yes indeed. That's why I haven't streamed for like a week. But it's fine. Sometimes I really wish I had like exams to study for, which I know sounds terrible. But like the whole making things all the time, it's getting to me. What year? I'm in the 3rd year right now. What is this? Kissing in my Twitch chat. "2025 soon to be 2026. Don't say that. It's insane that the year is almost over. Katie, how could you smooch someone that isn't me? I feel betrayed. Yes, I am. I am, no. What are you gonna do about it? "35 days left in 2025. That's wild. That does not feel right. I feel like the time since summer has gone by so quickly. No, I just hate gay people. I'm okay with gay people. Just not No and Katie, specifically. That is where my issue is. It's personal. Oh, wow. Yeah, what you gonna do about it? It is scary. The year's basically over. Damn. Made you cry? Whatever shall I do? Maybe if you didn't kiss Quiet No in my Twitch chat, we wouldn't be having this problem. Really, it is your fault. Yeah! Katie kissed Quiet No in my Twitch chat. Is a moi not a kiss? Is moi not the sound of a kiss? You are not getting out of this one. A little peck, perchance. Of course. Hello? Oh my god. Is it garlic bread? Hold on. Oh dear. My inventory. I am so sorry, dear garlic bread fairy. I do not have much inventory space. Yeah, we're so back. Okay. What can I do to save space? Every time I see the word "moi," I just imagine this like meme image of two characters, like the drawing ones. I think I know what you're talking about. Oh, I need to not have the magnet. And then we go here, and we go blah, blah, blah. Hello, Enderman. I got hiccups. Okay, that is good. We move away. Magnet. And now we get to vacuum the floor. Perfect. You physically say the word moi to IRL people a lot. I do too. Moi. You opened your Spotify and the suggested playlist is Angry Breakup Mix. It saw what happened in the Twitch chat. It knows what you did. I once did an SMP art to make this meme to Katie and the Frog Lamp. Not Eugene. Minuvix kissing Twitch chat. Ay ay ay. For real. You were involved. I'm gonna tell Peachy about this. This hot gossip. It will make it until the next Peachy post. Just you wait. Eugene. Eugene, you're beloved. Eugene, you're beloved. Okay. Okay. I see how it is. I see the kind of person you are, Tiny Katie. You flirt with me and you're still hung up on your dead ex. We spilling the tea, and I don't mean top up, bro. No, this is the tea for real, for real. How much am I realistically gonna need? Let's set those as well. So we are getting far too much. But we have almost 2.5 stacks. This wood type sucks. Just looking through my suggested plays, and I'm actually terrified for getting called up by Spotify Wrapped. Oh my god. Spotify Wrapped is soon as well, right? Real Things is telling me Goblin Core, Pink Pilates Princess, Slay, Angst, Otacore. Where do you see this? What is it giving me? Made for me, surely. No. Where does it give me the music? It's not giving me anything fancy. How do you find this? You can do day list. Is this... No. Oh yeah. B-side Suona Wednesday evening is apparently... I don't know. I don't know. I don't have anything fun, I think. I have daily mixes. Not very exciting. I haven't been listening to much music recently. You just have heartbreak songs? That's brutal. But that's just because you like the chill, soft songs. And they're always so sad. I've definitely seen Goblin Core before. I've had it suggest me Goblin Core. But I just don't know where to find it. Oh my god. It's basically given me a rap. I don't know this thing. I feel like a boomer. You had that in your rap last year? Yeah. I feel like my rap this year is gonna be shit. But that's fine. Oh my god. Fish. You had Goblin Core last year. I also had a Goblin Core last year. It's a solid one. Ah! Well, that was just rude. I feel like I've just been listening to Hostier this year. And then like the stream playlist. So it's gonna be absolutely awful. This is gonna make me fall. Ooh. I finally made my comfy sleep playlist private so it doesn't count for ramp because it's boring getting the same artist every year. Like, I'm aware, give me something new. Wait, does private playlists also get hidden? I thought you had to, like, specifically exclude them. What is a good Spotify Wrapped? I don't know, something exciting, I guess. Something that doesn't make you aware that you've just been listening to the same music over and over again. Yeah, I don't know what it called. Okay, that's fair. You can like filter it out of the rap. Maybe I should have done that for the stream playlist. Oh well. Too late now. Yeah, your rap is gonna be affected by your stream playlist, no though. But maybe you're fine with that. I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of girly pop music this year, actually. Whenever I play Overwatch, I just listen to, like, the cutesiest K-pop girl group vibes. It keeps me sane, I think. When it comes to Spotify playlists, I just remember one time yapping with how Pink Pilates playlist in the Google News of Spotify exposing gay people with playlists. That's crazy. Calling you out. We're gonna like start with this amount because I'm over it. You learned how to split your But OBS audio just because the DMCA music had infested your Spotify Wrapped and it made you sad. That is so valid. I respect that. I remember there used to be like you had to press in settings like right now don't count my listening to any stats. But then you had to go in every day before stream to be like, "Hello, I am streaming. Don't consider my music, please." And that was like a lot of work. We don't like doing work. That is like annoying. Hydrate, thank you. Anything that involves pressing buttons, I don't want to do it. For the top of the thing, we're gonna need some regular cobbled deep slate. And I'm wondering, maybe we want to involve some basalt as well? There. Skin is lurking. That is the scariest thing I have ever heard. That's terrible. Please don't lurk. Please stop. I don't want any skin to be lurking on me. We need more deep slate. Where is... This is the one, yes. Sword. I have too much stuff, guys. I hate it here. Okay. And we can remove these from the voiding. Whoops. The last like 4 years, it has been Toby Fox and the Undertale Deltarune songs. Those are good. Those are good. You want a game? Maybe Minuvix SMP? Oh my god. I realized like the other day that I can just like play video games on my laptop in bed if I use my controller. It has been terrible for how much time I spend in bed. Because I wasn't feeling very well, so I just wanted to be in bed. But also I wanted something to do. Bedvex, yes. And then for uni work, I've just been drawing so far this week. So I got my drawing tablet to bed. Also just hooked up to my laptop. It's been nice. But I feel like it's gonna make me lazy. Although I like having all of my screens. And my PC. So maybe it will keep me going to the desk. Hello. You're so cute. I love it. I haven't seen the whale shark. We need to look and make sure it's still around. The one M dropped off. Did I have torches? I do. I feel so bad for anyone wanting to explore in the ocean. Because I keep just making these tunnels for whatever resources I want. In whatever place I feel is right. Yippee, diamonds. With no logic behind them. I don't think tough is gonna be very useful. We'll grab some anyways. Hello, Nomad. I see you on the map. One minute is gonna be so fused with their bed that the streams is gonna be start of them being in bed while the camera's just far near the entrance of the room. Oh yes. You will see me as like 2 pixels. Looking for a mahi. I see. But you'll still get the gameplay, you know? I'll hook up the laptop to OBS. 2 pixel mixer with their pajamas. Oh yes. Just hidden under the blankets. Devil, we need your 32 attack damage. People seem to be in trouble. We don't need this much stuff. Get rid of the copper. What else? Sticks and seeds and arrows. Stone. And to make it funnier, the audio microphone would just be echo from being far away from the camera. Oh yes! The microphone is not coming with to the bed. The microwave? The microphone stays far. The microwave does as well. Let's see how far this can take us. Getting more deep slate shouldn't be difficult. Yum. Ooh. Do I have a single carrot? I do have a single carrot. Well, it will be there. That is fine. The backpack management is currently a bit questionable, but it's okay. Cute. Like a puppy. Ah! I hate those things. Found a temple, very nice. Oh, by the way, has anyone on the server done like a raid? Because I tried to deal with a raid and I think it just like fully broke. Yes, listen, the inventory is a mess. But the chests, they get sorted alphabetically. I haven't done it yet, but they're gonna be sorted alphabetically. I take the chests very seriously. Raids don't work for you either? I know there's some people who've done like a raid farm situation. But I was in a raid... Ah, yes, here. And this is like... This place spawns pillagers. And this is the village. And they kept just like... The bar didn't go down. And then suddenly it was just over, even though they never made it to the village. I was very confused. It was weird. Also, this is how many I killed during the raid, and it didn't even end. Yeah, it was at Seer, but nothing happened. For me, there was like a tiny pixel of red, but it kept like filling up, not fully, just like a tiny bit more and more. I'm not shrimped. You're shrimped. So I killed 237 of them. And nothing happened. There's auto sort button for a reason. Yeah, but there's like there is a structure to it. You know? This is a terrible example, but there's a structure to it. The chest is too small to accurately show it. You know what? We're gonna clean things up a bit. This goes in here. Iron, silver. There we go. Much better. And then we can put some this in there and grab. We're gonna have some regular deep slate as well. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the raids, but I started it by accident and I was like, I'll just fix it. And then I was there for like an hour and nothing happened. It was rough. Okay. We're gonna fill in the top of this with like a nice mix of blocks. I do have the trowel. That's good. Do I have any wood? I do have this. I guess we'll use it. That's fine. We get the polished, and we turn the polished into bricks. And I think the bricks can go into tiles. I don't know if we want that. I think we stick to bricks, regular deep slate, cobble deep slate, and this is not polished. Where is the cobble? There we go. And this. And then we grab our trusty trowel. And then we stop carrying these. We're gonna have to replace some of those as well. The house should probably have different floor. We'll figure that out. Troweling a torch. I didn't realize I had it in my offhand. This works out. And then I think we're gonna have the tiles on the roof. Because this kind of texture is gonna let us mix in, for example, this, where we want it to look like we've spilled some ore, which is like my absolute favorite thing to do. Oops. When it comes to making these forge type builds. Because that's a bit of environmental storytelling, right? Which is fun. Tells you that someone has done actual work, like carrying the ores around. And maybe they're a bit clumsy. I really like it. So we're gonna have... I think... Because we have this beautiful shard, we need to like repair it up a bit. But we have a beautiful shard going down here. So we're gonna have this spot be quite open. And we're gonna have a lava farm. Like drip, drip, drip. And then we're gonna have a little building here. And then the basement is gonna have the forge. So it's gonna look a lot like what I did season 2. But I really like that one, so why not? Like, if I had the world for that, I would fully just get a schematic for it. But unfortunately, I don't. And I didn't even build it on stream. So I can't, like, go back and see what the hell I did. But this works. Ow. We're probably gonna texture this bit as well. But I want to add another layer of depth to it. So we'll see how that goes. Can I do this? I just remind myself that I have like math tutor thing tomorrow with all this mom disappointment she got me a math tutor. I hope the tutor helps. Which I mean, I could use some help with math, but I don't really like the fact that having a random guy judge me of my knowledge. While also knowing it will be 6 p.m. when I'm gonna be with him. Have you met him before? I asked if you have met the tutor before. Like if you know the vibes of him. Nope. I used to work as a tutor. And of course, like, things can be different. But at least, like, from my experience, there wasn't really any judgment. If you're worried about that. Minu IRL lore? Yeah. I used to tutor, like, basically right up until I started streaming. I used to tutor kids in, like, math and stuff. Mainly math, some English. That's how I got money in high school. It felt like kinda awkward for me because I was, like, obviously quite young and I was just going home to strangers to help their kids learn stuff. I always feel so awkward being in, like, other people's homes. But at least, like, for me, there was no judgment towards the students. I was just there to help. Everyone has different circumstances. Yeah, I know technically, but I don't like people in general. Valid. By that I mean I'm stressing with people, so it's gonna be even stressful knowing I need to think straight. I can't do my usual. Just survive without a thought around people, so at least it's not gonna be awkward. Well, you don't need to impress this person. If anything, the person should kind of like be more nervous meeting you because they need to actually lock in and be helpful. Otherwise, they are shit at their job. You know? They should be scared. Alright. So I'm thinking. We have a little bit of space. I think actually maybe we do need to do the exterior bit. Let's just do the upper part. Not because I'm lazy, it feels convenient. Yes. Time to destroy the curse the first child I could teach crap. Yeah. No, it's gonna be alright. I hope the tutor is able to help you. We need the these. Yes. You're gonna be alright. We'll figure out what kind of fence and stuff we'll have here later. Ooh, maybe I don't want this, actually. Because then we're cutting it a bit too close to that crystal. We have fence going there. We could probably leave this open as well. We'll have to fight the wall a bit. That's fine. But we're gonna grab this and we're gonna have... This is gonna have a fence. So maybe this amount of space would be nice. And then... How much space do we want for the house? Maybe this? And then... I think we just want to bring it all the way back. And then we're gonna have like an overhang going all the way here. To like... Is that too small? Maybe here? Let's bring this forward a little bit. What's up, game scientist? I hope you had a good shower. All right. And then this would have here. That aligns. Very nice. That does not. I also usually these days have an English tutor, which I've been attending like since maybe a month, and like the only reason I'm not that stressed was the fact that I don't have that much trouble with English when I'm half thinking because of social awkwardness. No, you use a lot of English, like chatting and stuff. That makes sense. I think math tutors know that a lot of people absolutely hate math. How do you bring up Hamilton? Because I can't say, hey, I was sleeping on your phone the other day and I noticed you were listening to Hamilton. Want to talk about it? Okay, if you manage to strike up a conversation, you can talk about like music. It could even be like music guilty pleasures because some people aren't like, yeah, Hamilton's my favorite, but it can be like a guilty pleasure for a lot of people, right? You gotta be smooth about it. You gotta like find a way to bring it up as your interest and then give your crush the chance to be like, oh my god, I actually really like Hamilton too. You know? Hamilton is my favorite and I am not smooth about it. Maybe you just show up and you're like, bro, Hamilton is so good. I've brought up Hamilton as like, I listened to the Hamilton, like the entire musical. I had that up on my second monitor for 8 hours yesterday because that is the only way I can concentrate on my work. I've done that. That is genuinely how I get my work done. I just put on the Hamilton musical. Okay. I do, but with Epic. Epic is also so good. Good taste. But are these even? No. There isn't a day you don't mention Epic. It's a banger musical. Okay, and then we're gonna have a second story here. We'll just do this as a frame, see what happens. My main way of locking in is listening to a saga then taking a break. Solid! Have you heard Internet Girl? What is Internet Girl? That I suppose is the answer. It's from... Oh no! Is it the one with the zucchini? Is it the zucchini one or whatever it is? Bye bye, game scientist. Oh god. I'm gonna queue up a song just for Katie. I have only heard like a clip where people were like, what the fuck are they doing? What's going on here? You know? Like, all I know is people are not necessarily super excited about it. But to be fair, the same went for Gnarly, which did unfortunately grow on me. You love it? Is it out anywhere? Then we have... I've only seen it on shorts. And then this will go here. We're gonna strip all of these logs. But I want to see... Because I don't think we're gonna have, like, straight up logs everywhere. It's literally the same as Gnarly. Whoa! I haven't gotten into it, but from the clips, I have seen people love it now. Oh my god. How do they keep doing that? They make songs where everyone's like, what is this? What were they thinking? And then I hope you've asked the logs before doing that. Can I strip you? I think I'm allowed. Uh, it seems a bit sus, the zucchini, but I don't know. I don't know anything about it. Now, this needs to go higher up. We need the second floor. Two, three, four, maybe? We do like a high roof. I think we do a high roof. It's been so long since I built a house. And then we have a wall here. Roof. How many times can I say roof? It might actually have to go higher up if we're gonna do a roof. We will see. It's gonna be fine. We need to figure out the blocks that we're using. This is gonna be these. Just hearing Internet Girl and an object that is a long, like, stick is just making me connect to dark things of biology. Yeah. Yeah, it's a choice. This is also gonna take 234 streams to build? No. Surely not. Look, we're like halfway there. This is fine. We need blocks. What could we use? I guess this would be... Thank you so much, a Blue Flame Alive, for the follow. I appreciate it. I think this is what we're gonna use for, like, the accents. And then we're gonna have these tiles. Hydrate, thank you. It's empty. Only 10 streams, right? Let me grab some water. All right. It's a cool color combination. Thank you. We need... If this is gonna be the roof, and this is the accent, what happens in between? It would be 5 streams if we had Vein Miner. I'm sorry, guys. I need to, like, eat the food that TD gave me. Because it's taking up so much inventory space. Let's look at what options we have in terms of, like, slabs. This is such a good way of finding building blocks. Because if you're gonna build with something, you generally want there to be the slabs and stuff. We could make it something colorful. there is also... We have so many slabs. In terms of wood, there's wisteria. And all of these. I think we want something that isn't necessarily too much wood. We can bring in the spruce. There's always a color to say this. Yes. That is the walnut. That is a color to Celia. That is the purple one. I don't think I want the blue. It doesn't fit in here. We don't really have a solid color. Like, so far here, it's just been a lot of wood. Which is nice, but I feel like we need to bring in a color. The walnut color is the azalea thing. Yes. It's filling up. We have some spruce. And what else? Oh, yeah, I wanted to bring in basalt. I forgot about that. We'll add some. I will be fine. But it is a watery cave place. It's bound to have wooden structures. I guess so. Like, it makes sense, but I want an accent. Ba, 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 ba. This one, I feel like it's obvious. I'm gonna need some of this. Actually, it doesn't stand out enough. You know what? You already have your Swedish accent. I'm basically IKEA. We're gonna make the thingy, the frame for roof and stuff. I think that's a good idea because I want to procrastinate. So we're gonna get rid of a lot of this. Yeah, frame. We don't need to worry about anything else. We're just gonna have a nice little frame. Efficient procrastination. Exactly. We experiment with some stairs. We experiment with some slabs. And I'm gonna cry about the choice of block, and that's okay. Let's see what we can do. I think we want some sort of overhang. Kind of triangular and then sloping upwards. Let's see what we can do. Bam. Okay. It's a 2-block center. That's fine. That is a great start and actually just what I wanted. So that is totally fine. It is an intentional choice. It is not that I was too lazy to count. This is actually fully on purpose. Ow. I have immediately messed up. No, no. I sense so much judgment from you whenever I'm building. You are the biggest hater. We bring it down like this, maybe? And then... Hello, Horizon likes cats. How you doing? Do you have a favorite cat? No, no, you are so mean. I should have some scaffolding block. This will have to do. I don't want to die. Don't call my sugar baby mean. Your sugar baby is cruel. How about that? They are not. I am inclined to disagree. It is well deserved. What have I done? What if we get creative? I don't think I should get creative. That's fine. Creativity is not for everyone. Katie's your sugar baby? That's insane. I'm number 2. I think Nono got that position first. But alright, alright. Oh my god. Oh my god. Katie, I love you. And then we go up like this. I think this works out. And then this can go up even further. To this point. It will work out somehow. Bop. And then we sort of kind of have the illusion of a roof. Fantastic. Ba, ba, ba. I'm gonna run out of walnuts so fast. Why are the prettiest woods so annoying together? Like, I love all of the colorful ones. Look, they are so pretty. They are gorgeous. This one's also really nice, like a warm brown. But they are hell. Do you have a lot of the walnut one? Papa. Let's get more slabs. Maybe I'll get enough back from taking down these things. This goes up here. Give me that. And I think we want these to stay as well. And then on this side, you have 80. I have plenty of the actual azalea. That is not necessarily the problem. Thank you, though. I think I'm good on those. Unfortunately. Can we get a quirky shape going? I wonder. Of like this, this, and then like maybe this. Where's the middle? It's here. Sure. You have a lot of different wood types. Well, thank you for the offer. I appreciate it. Is it like this? 1, 2, and then we do the slabs. Yeah. I live with Nono, you're on the other side of the map. You can't travel to see your sugar baby? You and Nono or you and Katie? Who is the pen pal? I seen SMP chat logs of Katie struggling with wood types organization. It's not easy. Hmm. All right. This is shaping. That is so valid. Then okay, but we're getting a vision. You've made a Google Sheets for wood? Oh my god. Why do you need so many different types of wood? Are you making another one for crops? What is this organization? I like it. And then here, there is a wall. This is not a game. I respect that. Because everyone needs its own chest and own mushroom. You're gonna have so many mushrooms. Oh my god. Alright. You have lost it. One more, right? Shroomies. 2, 3. This looks about right. Not sure what we do with this middle bit yet, so we're gonna leave it. Give me that. And there. Yes. And then these are the pillars. We'll fill it in. It's gonna be fine. Okay, that's good. Katie, that I support. I do that as well. I categorize all of the items, and then in the category it is alphabetic order, obviously. That I can understand. That's an entirely different story. That's just doing things properly. Ba, 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 ba. I think this is fine. This little gap. I think we can cope with that. We are cutting it quite close to the crystal, but whatever. How many different wood types are there in the game? Do you mean woods or trees? There's 49 different woods, but 54 trees. You have done your research. My god. 50 woods, you forgot bamboo. Does bamboo count as a wood? We are getting rid of this. Definitely. And I think we also get rid of this. And then we'll see how things go. They make planks. Yeah, but is it a wood? Oh, you did count it. So it's 49. I have the slabs, yes. I'm not counting bamboo as a wood in terms of mushroom, but bamboo is being stored in my wood chest area. Of course. Naturally. Whatever you say, Katie. In Minecraft, bamboo is a wood, but not IRL. Interesting take. Sure. Bam, ba, bam. Where is my cobbled deep slate? Yes. You're getting stabbed by a woman? Is it the new woman? Is the new woman stabbing you? Yes. What are your thoughts on this new woman? Do I have a stone cutter? I do. I do have a stone cutter somewhere. She doesn't have enough HP for the moves she performs. Alright. She would be better as a tank. That's funny though, because didn't Doomfist start off as a melee DPS? And now they're making another melee DPS, and you're like, would be better as a tank. There's the stone cutter. Is this the magic copy? I guess so. I haven't played Rivals in ages. My PC does not like that game. Oh, the farms in the distance. I made sure to plant crops on them off stream. All right. Let's go up and figure stuff out. We need slabs. We might need some stairs. Let's see. I don't know what to do with this singular crystal. Do I have the torches? Yes. Let's make sure we can see what's going on. And then maybe we need them to like match up to this somehow. I really should have the magnet on. Come here. Oh! I could just use these to make the tiles. That is good to know. Twice! I love twice. Farewell, little one. I want it to be like a little bit above. Kind of like spilling over. This works. And then this needs to go like here. Maybe a stair? No. We'll figure something out. I think this is gonna be better with just the pure slabs. Oops. Maybe I should just keep it simple and not involve stairs. Maybe stairs is a bad idea. This works. Man, why am I doing things that require brain power? But I think this works. Do I have the cutter? Yes. Sip. How am I looking? Okay, I have plenty of water still. That's good. I've been using the backpack with the water to be in the nether, but I keep forgetting to check how the tank is looking. Which is, I'm sure, to the great surprise of many, not a good idea. I've had so many times in the nether where I've just like been sprinting towards whatever portal I can find. What if we add just a little bit of height here? Hello! Good to see you. I've been doing well. How are you? And do we go forward here? Maybe we do. Maybe this is the vibe. Good night. Take care, Irapira. Thank you for being here. She feels like a hazard on 200 HP. Like, sure, he's scary with a lot of mobility, but realistically, how far will he go? That's fair. But isn't that kind of like Genji also? Been doing quite alright. Bought a house, living with my boyfriend now. Hell yeah. Congratulations, that sounds amazing. Yesn't. Okay. Okay. Yeah, a dive. Is what it sounds like. It's a bit difficult to see what's going on. Genji feels less fragile. That's interesting. Hello, Nomad. Ah, there. Her hitbox is skinny. Well then, shouldn't that, like, keep her safe? I feel like that's pretty solid. Uh, you're trying to breed the very, very rare purple axolotl? Good luck. Jesus. You're gonna have a good time. And then let's get some slabs. And some stairs. And we're gonna get the thing for that roof. Hello. So small. How did you get so tiny? I'm don't like getting... Wait, hold on. We live on the countryside, so we're isolated from 5 kilometers from anybody. That sounds really nice if you like kind of peace and quiet. That sounds awesome. Don't like getting two tapped by a broadsword to the top of my head. That is valid. Hello. I've got a counter tracking how many times it will take. It's gonna be a long process. I'm only on 20. Oh dear. Yeah, good luck. Maybe this is just a trial, right? Maybe they'll make some changes. Ah! My stone cutter. There we go. This crystal might have to be sacrificed for the sake of that thing. That might be exactly what we do, actually. Because we do need this for repairing the background one. During this, I could fall through these campfire gaps. Sunken cove path is a hazard for small folk. That's the second time this stream. That's not what I wanted to do. That was brought up. I know it's a hazard. I'm sorry. It's for the aesthetic. We're working on our garden right now. A very big project. We're making a greenhouse from scratch. Making plots for various herbs, vegetables, and fruits. But it's a very big space we're working with, so it's expected to be done in a year or two. Okay, but having a long-term project is really nice. That sounds amazing. That's good. Are you... You are the wrong hammer. Where's my hammer? Correct hammer. Yes. The sound. Oh, hello. Oh. The vanilla blue purple one. The really, really rare one. That's cool. We also need to renovate the house a bit, but nothing too big. That sounds amazing. Like, if you have the time and energy for those projects, that's what's gonna make sure you get your, like, a dream house, right? I'm so clumsy. Jesus Christ. Hello. I like the little mustache. Oop. But I think we will be doing both at the same time, but mostly focusing on the garden since it's a larger project. That's fair. Solid plan. Good stuff. Do you have plans for flowers as well, or are you just wanting the, like, herbs and stuff? The edible things? What can we do with the Lumiere shard? We can make the blocks. That's nice. Good stuff. Let's go ahead and do that right away. Save some space. Oh, I see that creeper over there. I don't think there's any modded axolotl variants this time around, actually. We've had them before. But unless I'm misremembering, we don't have them this season. Nice. All right. Oh, there are some... There, whatever. It's fine. Casual murder. Well, I was scared. What if it tried to kill me? Blowing up my place would not have been good. Hmm. Now, I feel like we should have done an overhang here. I'm gonna be annoying. You guys knew this was gonna happen. Because I want there to be an overhang here. Which means I need an overhang here. Shrinking 2 potions work on you? Oh my god. That's insane. I love that. Is there anything for becoming larger? Oh, that's what made you small. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Hmm. We'll come up with some way to blend these. Surely. Who's stealing my planks? Hey! 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 Where are you? You'd probably still not be normal height with that potion. Makes sense. You're tiny. Big plans. You have plans for flowers. 2 square kilometers? You'll have 1 very large wildflower bed. Oh yes, that is so good. With paths, benches, and a place in the middle to add something to sit on and have a little picnic. That's so cute. I love that. You're like in a fantasy land. Ah, ah, ah. Give me those. So this goes up 1 more. This building's just getting taller and taller. And of course I put all of the stone away. Can bring some of this. Those and those. I see your little skull. Yes, of course. Have a wonderful night. Good luck with all of the renovating. Nice. We can do this. That is wonderful news. See, that's basically vein miner. Then... Bop. Bop. I don't think the trowel will work for this. You forgot the fish alarm! No! Pira Pira, I hope you sleep well. Turn it off. Hydrate, thank you. Oh my god, it's Pikachu! I don't think I realized just how tall this was gonna get. Can we flatten it out ever so slightly? Thank you. Good night and thank you for sleeping. You definitely need to be sleeping. Anytime. That is the perfect typo. You know, I am happy to sleep. Mm, perhaps. And then, ow. And then we do something a bit more uneven. Ah, I am suffocating. Slurp. All right. Now, we need there to be a bit of a gap, so maybe we do need to raise it even more. This is a whole tower. And it should be forward and out. So that will start here. And here. Yes. And now, how does one make the pretty rustic look? That is the question. If I make it upside down here. It's upside down. Up like this. Bop. No, this is wrong. I hate roofs. Ooh. We have the start. And it goes boop, And then we have this 1, 2. Yes. And then this. I think that's it. God, I hate this. Let's hydrate. Good night, Duck. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Mm-mm-mm. Now I'm gonna end up with just a regular roof. That's not what we want. Upside down. Full block. T- t- What the hell is this? You don't have PvP on, you just got hit by the flame. You can walk it off. Where is the bastard? No, I need to lock in. It's getting too late. What does it look like? I want to look at a rustic roof. Minecraft roof designs. We get to do a little bit of cheating. We're gonna have a full block and then it gives us a stair. Upside down. And on top of that, we have a full block. Stair. Upside down. Full block. That is more than the full block. Stair. Upside down. Full block. Yeah, now we're getting a shape. I think that's decent enough shape. It's really tall though. But maybe that's fine. Or we do a more bell-like shape, because that's gonna be shorter. That is what I'm gonna do, and we're gonna stick with that. Don't even have PvP on. And yet they run. Unbelievable. Okay. stair, upside down. Full. And then it's gonna be stair, upside down. And I think a full block. And then it's just gonna be stair, upside down, stair. And then like this. We'll figure that out later. So on top of the slab, we're gonna do stair, upside down, block with the stair, upside down, block, stair, stair, and yeah, this works. This will be fine. Probably need this and this. Alright. I don't know what people are up to today. We've been playing against Maga, Sarius, and Reaper 4 games in a row. That sounds painful. It sounds awful. I hate Saria. Playing against Saria is like my worst nightmare. Alright. You have Orichalcum armor. Hell yeah. Okay, we're gonna clean up the roof a bit, of course. But this is decent, I'd say. Ah, yes, it repairs itself. Alt brought 4. Oh my god. I have mending. That's all I got. Hello. Yeah, I like this shape. I think this is fine. We are gonna do this and this, and then you only did half a heart. Well, damn. Get closer. Do you have the skull on? Because otherwise I just do flame damage. Yeah, that didn't do much. Who is pushing me? You only did half a heart to me as well. That's fine. Yeah, I'm happy with this. And it's midnight. Maybe this is where we stop for today. But we made some good progress. Here we're gonna have the lava farms, and they're gonna drip down into the basement, where we're gonna have the forge. Staircase down here. It'll be good. And then in the basement we can also have the tinker stuff and that. It is so EP time. I actually haven't had dinner yet, so I'm gonna quickly get some food. And then it's kind of EP time. Surely. We're gonna see where we send you. Oh my god, is that a Lamari stream? Let me make sure Lamari's still going. Lamari. Yeah, we can send you to Lamari. Lamari is not actively ending, so Well, there we go. We are sending y'all off to Lamari. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'm sorry for being away for a while. Hopefully, it won't happen again. I'm just trying to get balance for my uni stuff, and we have like our own schedules now, which is painful because I'm a tryhard. But we'll figure it out. You guys be nice to Lamari, and I will post in Discord. Basically, how it works is as soon as I realize I have a free evening, I stream. So I don't have a proper schedule, but I do give a bit of a notice in advance in the Discord if you are interested. Oh my god, you have Hornet at your name. That's so cute. Anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Take care and have a good time chatting